I made the conscious decision to stop washing my hands. I think when I was in college.
Was it college for you?
I don't know. That's when I remember it because one of my good friends from college also doesn't wash her hands, and it was like how we had that bonding experience. One day I was like, I'm just not gonna wash them. She was like, I'm not either. I don't wash my hands.
I don't really trust people that wash their hands because, well, one, I don't think it does anything to actually wash. It doesn't do anything to actually wash them.
I do wash if I go number 2.
They didn't used to wash them back in like the way back in the day when they didn't have, and you would go to the bathroom out in the outhouse. Nobody washed their hands then, and there was less diseases.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I don't fuck.
So I guess this is the first time that the Florida department is at least right, or Florida is good for something. They said regular hand washing can prevent the flu, common cold, strep throat, pneumonia, and intestinal disorders. Make sure to wash your hands every time you use the restroom, before and after meals, and after handling food or garbage, after touching a pet or changing a diaper, and after blowing your nose.
Sensational.
Next, we'll go to the CDC. Number 1, people frequently touch their eyes, nose, and mouth without even realizing it. Germs can get into their body through their eyes, nose, and mouth and make us sick. Number 2, germs from unwashed hands can get into food and drink while people prepare or consume them. Germs can multiply in some types of foods or drinks under certain conditions and make people sick. Number 3, germs from unwashed hands can be transferred to other objects like handrails, tabletops, or toys, and then transferred to another person's hands. Number 4, removing germs through hand washing therefore helps prevent diarrhea and respiratory infections and may even help prevent skin and eye infection. Hand washing education does these 4 things. Number 1, reduces the number of people who get sick with diarrhea by 23 through 40%. Number 2, reduces diarrhea illnesses in people with weakened immune systems by 58%. Number 3, reduces respiratory illnesses like colds in the general population by 16 through 21%. And last but not least, number 4, reduces absenteeism due to gastrointestinal illnesses in school children by 29 through 57%.
Ooh. Ooh.
Next, we're going right back to the CDC. Key times to wash your hands. Number 1, before, during, and after preparing food. Number 2, before and after eating food. Number 3, before and after caring for someone at home who is sick with vomiting or diarrhea. Number 4, before and after treating a cut or wound. Number 5, after using the toilet. Number 6, after changing diapers or cleaning up a child who has used the toilet. Number 7, after blowing your nose, coughing, or sneezing. Number 8, after touching an animal, animal feed, or animal waste. Number 9, after handling pet food or pet treats. And number 10, after touching the garbage.
White people.
Now, long story short, I would have thought that something as simple as this would have been common sense given medical science, given how it is that we have progressed so far as humans, I guess you could say, but I'm thinking obviously not, because you literally had 2 women stating that, well, one of them stated that, hey, I don't actually like to wash my hands, pretty much at all, maybe unless I go number 2, right? But other than that, that means that, just think about this for a minute. That means that this woman, if she's out there with her husband or her boyfriend, she goes directly to the bathroom. She, pats herself down. She decides to flush the toilet. I'm not sure how she's flushing the toilet. So she flushes the toilet. Then she touches the stall door 2 different times, 2 to 3, maybe 4 different times, going in and going out. And then she just decides to what? Go directly in the mirror, and she does, a quick little spin of her hair, or, maybe she might just put some water on her hands and then air dry them. And then after she air dries them, she's then touching the dirty door of the bathroom and even potentially the wall, depending on how heavy the door actually is. So 2 dirty surfaces after you've already, put a little bit of water on your hands and air dry them. And then you decide to go right back to your husband or your boyfriend in the movie theater, and you're putting your hands what? In the nachos? You're putting your hands what? In the popcorn? Then what? You're deciding at, maybe depending on the movie, you might be kissing your boyfriend, so you're touching his face. Okay. Okay. Like I said, I guess this is, where we are in society. I guess this is what people um like to do. It's very much beyond me. I'm still taken aback. I'm highly confused on how this is even taking place. And then the last woman, she got the nerve to sit up there and say, I don't trust people who wash their hands. Huh? Excuse me? Ma'am, did we not just at a moment in time just come out of a pandemic and you're talking about you don't trust people who wash their hands? I understand how plagues and how other things tend to spread now. I know the culprit. I know who's doing it, and it's not me because I carry antibacterial. I happen to carry the Clorox wipes, all of that good stuff. But you decide that you don't want to trust nobody that washes their hands. Oh, oh, that's crazy. That's like back in the day when people used to say, like, I don't trust a man without a mustache or facial hair. I don't trust a man who don't drink. That's some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. The logic within stuff is crazy. Let me tell you. Woo! People out here. But maybe it's just me. So let me know what y'all think and feel about this video and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, stay tuned for the next video.